Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today, they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years. All the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
The opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They're going to try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Texas. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after the completion. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. This ball will be spotted right about the 45. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Owens. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Last time they played, it was Longhorns in a beatdown, horns up, and the Sooners have not forgotten about that.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. To see the Cotton Bowl half empty because all the OU fans had left early and all the Texas fans singing their songs in pride after that victory.
It's an outbound, the catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Now it's second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Longhorns are in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. It's a toss play to the right. Will he score here? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. With the return, it's Hampton. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Eludes the rush.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the option play. Fights off a defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. As the first down is still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run the option. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the back now goes in motion. Runs right over the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Finding space at the 20. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Sooners will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking downfield. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Dropping back, it's Owens. Looking for a deep completion. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Hampton. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Movement here from the tight end. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Send the back in motion. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Owens. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss. Catch the defense all over that one. And a timeout is called in early stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. To throw, it's Owens. Going to try to use his legs here. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made down inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Get set, get set.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. set up now for the extra point try. Wow, the PAT is no good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the fly. Second down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
It's a quarterback keeper. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Dino. Down.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
defense back out there trying to get something going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made across the middle by the running back. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through. And that run produces a decent gain. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Looking to throw now on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Owens. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. We've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Razor, razor.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Fires it on the move. He's got his man wide open. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 54, Oklahoma 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Rita, Rita. .42 Spider. 4.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
And that's the first down.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Arrow, arrow.
From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Ringo! Ringo!
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Trying to extend the play. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Scanning the field. It's Owens. That one falls incomplete. They try to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Well, he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they're able to get him down. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he finds the running back in the flat.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield.
Yep. Go over.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. No huddle here for the offense. off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry up.
With a red zone opportunity.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time it's complete. He brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. Going to bring up 2nd down.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Let's be honest, all wins